The most important thing to actually win a class is to first believe that you can do it, even though when the odds are not on your side.
Just think about what you have to do. Of course, by the end of the day, you also need a bit of luck.
Oslo Horse Show has been in existence for over 30 years, and it is the traditional start to the Longines FEI World Cup qualifiers for the Western European League. And the top riders from the world like to come here at the beginning of the winter season to try to put some early points on that league table before they embark on the rest of the season, in a hope to be able to qualify for the 2025 Longines FEI World Cup final. As always, with the first leg here in Norway, you attract, again, some of the best riders in the world. We have the world number 2 here, Steve Guerdat. We've got Edward Schmitz. We've got Gregory Wathelet for Belgium. We also have the husband and wife team of Angelica and Marlon Zanotelli bidding for their first points, and Marlon has been on flying form this weekend.
Well, for us, the Longines World Cup, it's definitely the main focus on the winter time. I myself never jumped a World Cup final, so that's definitely something to be done in my career, and I want to be there.
For me personally, it's an important series. I think it came very close to my heart when I won my first time jumping the FEI World Cup in Gothenburg, where I won it. And since then it has been something that I really like to do every indoor season. There is really nice venues, and of course to hope to qualify for the final.
We are very lucky to work together. I mean, Angelica, everybody knows, such a fantastic horse, a person and a great rider. To have a 5-star rider spending time with you 24/7, that's an amazing opportunity for me. We learn and we discuss a lot with each other, training together at home.
The work at home is very important, and I think many times when you're alone, you wish to have someone to ask and to just get advice and ask questions to, and there every day we have each other. So it's something that I think makes both of us much stronger.
Okay, I walk again. It's the finish line, one there. I walk and then very straight there, step it out, keep moving on my 5, short turn back here, 6 a bit steady, a bit quiet there, short inside, not slow around, short 3 here, and then quick to the left. Good.
All this is really, really impressive, and I mean, when we walk the course together, we know each other so well, so you know what to say and when to say something, and I think that just adds, it's just a positive point for us to be together. So the class was a very nice class. Opening class 150 was quite a fast class in the end, but I think the course suited very much my horse. Grand Slam did a great job there.
Have fun? Yeah, I was watching. We were all cheering for Marlon and Grand Slam, and he was very hungry to win that class, and it was exciting to watch. When he goes fast, when he wants to win, I always get a bit nervous watching him, but he jumped very good. Grand Slam, he really tried to do a clear round, and Marlon took some risks in some of the turns where he left straight out, and yeah, it all worked out, so it was very nice.
Oh, det var fine. I think that's going to be really hard to beat. Nice, you got some speed. Well done.
We finished second in the class, which was actually surprising from being first to go. Not often that happens. Most of the time you ended up a little bit behind on the result, but the course suited him. Kalinka, Angelica had a little bit more conservative round with her, because also Kalinka, it's a lot more of a hot mare. She needs to stay a bit in control. So she didn't take too many risks, but even though she was placed, she had a tight, short turns, and she jumped very, very well. So we are both very confident how they jumped it there, and that gives a confidence for Sunday.
Very good, no?
So the whole plan from the weekend, it's done quite a couple weeks before. So we had the plan coming to this show that those horses were gonna do these classes, and then the Sunday, the World Cup, and we also have the idea, we know our horses well, what to do on the day-to-day preparing to those classes, and then when they have a day off also what is the best for them to do, if it is longing or riding. And most of the time in the World Cups, very early mornings, you can ride in the main ring, which gives you more space, and the horses are a bit more relaxed with no public, no crowd. It's a quieter space, and they worked a bit more relaxed. So we prefer to do that here in Oslo through the whole weekend. So we always been early in the morning riding the horses.
Kalinka, she got just a light work this morning. She jumped yesterday, so she had a little light flat work to see that she feels good, and just to move a little bit. And then tomorrow morning before the World Cup, she will work again a bit, see that everything is feeling right.
I love to have a good feeling at the show and have a good flow through the weekend, that things are working well. I think that spirit helps you towards the most important class. I'm not saying that is every time that the whole weekend is going good and you go good in the Grand Prix as well, but that helps to keep the flow. Carter Blue did very good. He's a very fast horse. I don't have him for so long, but his horse has done great results already before, and here is his first big show since a little break he had.
It's a very fast horse, so it's a horse that has a lot of victories already.
Obviously he's doing very good. He was placed the first day in the 140 class, the opening class, and today he won the class, so that gives us a good feeling going forward with him.
I think for Marlon's confidence also for the World Cup tomorrow, is always nice to have a win going in for Sunday.
The scene is very much set here in the arena for the Longines FEI World Cup Jumping of Oslo. Today is the first opportunity for the leading riders in the world to get points to see if they can get to the final next April in Basel.
It was a well-built course, I think. It was big, it was tall verticals. And then when we walked, there was a few lines where you could do different options. Basically always we walk the course twice. With the first walk you get an overview, and then by the second walk we already changed our mind about some of the lines.
I think it was cleverly built, especially with the angles. The last line I thought was going to cause a lot more trouble than it did. I think the most important thing in any class to actually win a class is to first believe that you can do it. That's definitely the most important. I had told my mentor coach that's the first priority thing. You really have to believe in yourself, even though when the odds are not on your side. That's the way to first start your win. If you don't believe, you're already losing it. So that's for me very important, to go in the ring and believe that I can do it.
I think you need to be in a good moment with you and your horse, that you have a nice connection together. You need to manage to get into this really focused zone where it's only you and your horse, and this jumps to clear, and that you manage to not think about anything else. Just think about what you have to do, and then of course by the end of the day you also need a bit of luck to win.
All 40 competitors came forward for the first round. It was a very, very tight time of 73 seconds, 14 riders outside that time. When that put pressure throughout the competition. Angelica and Zanotelli for Sweden, with her wonderful 14-year-old mare, Kalinka van der Nachtel. And what a partnership these two have been.
at the World Cup finals together a couple of years ago in Herning. European Championship before that, and many spins round the Longines FEI World Cup qualifiers, winning Helsinki a couple of years ago.
My horse jumped really, really well. I didn't ride ideal into the double where I had it down. I think I left her maybe the stride a little bit too long going in. I had a lot of space on the vertical, and then she had to back off on the oxer, and then she jumped a bit careful. I didn't reach for the second bar, so my mistake.
One-time penalty on top of the 4 for the second part of the double down. So 5-all for Angelica and Zanotelli, with Kalinka van to Nachtigall. Well, again, what a great partnership Angelica has had with Kalinka, and a similar story to be told about her husband Marlon Zanotelli, with his great 13-year-old stallion we see now with Grand Slam VDL.
I planned to start my course on the outside 8 there on the bending lines from 3 to 4, and so I could get easy at my 6 on the inside line to the triple. That worked out very good. The rule back to the triple bar, I saw first distance, maybe should have gone on that one. I decided to wait and try to get it more straight, and ended up getting the 4 a bit longer than I wanted.
Just got too close to that upright.
As soon as you know that you had one down, you change the mindset to try to go as a quick 4. That has to stay on you and has to be natural to you to stay concentrated and try to go as quick as possible without risking too much. And that was my mindset when I had my first fault. I didn't think too much about it, of the rail at that moment. I was more thinking try to stay on and be quick. But of course, when I had the second rail, then took really my time to the last line, and I think there's where I ended up getting that time fault.
And fabulous down the last line is what we normally see from Grand Slam and Marlon Zanotelli. They complete on 9 penalties. Again, another one just outside the 73 seconds time allowed. Let's start the jump off. The course is set. The athletes are ready.
It's going to be a fast jump off. It's an exciting jump off, and I think to win a class like that, you always have to take risks. I mean, no, I don't think anybody won a World Cup qualifier without taking risks, so that's the fun part of it. The riders who take the risk and get away with it is going to be the winner, I think.
First to go in the jump off was Edward Schmitz for Switzerland with Garmin, looking for his first win in a World Cup qualifier, having been second twice the season before last with Kuno.
All the way across the arena to what was the fence 4. Got away with a big rattle. Need a bit of luck sometimes. Middle part of what was the combination, turning to now an upright. That was where that triple bar was, and it's gone. Now this difficult line. Will he take a stride out coming down here? Yes. Now just one to jump, which was the penultimate fence in the first round. Flies over the new Longines Oxer at 4 faults in a time of 43.1.
Next in was Julien Guerdat with Valou de Lis, already winners in Oslo this week.
Julien Guerdat for France with Valou de Lis. That's good. Got there. Oh, nice turn. Beautifully set up for the double. Oh, that's gone. 43.1. It's going to be close on the time. They'll both be on 4 faults. It's 44.19 on 4 faults for Julien Guerdat and Valou de Lis into second place.
Julien Guerdat matched Edward Schmidt's score of 4 faults, and then came in Gregory Wathelet, world number 33 for Belgium, with Bond James Bond de Hay. This combination were victorious in Lyon last year. Could they take the 20 points once again?
43.1, 4 faults, Edward Schmitz. The power of James Bond, nothing to split the time. But of course we don't have a clear yet. A rub, but still clear. Gallops down to the last, up and over, and that's into the lead. 43.17. Gregory Wathelet, Bond, James Bond de Hay go into the lead here in Oslo at the Longines FEI World Cup qualifier.
Wathelet posted our first clear, so that left 1 to jump. Mads Tyson, just 21 years old.
Mads Tyson with his great partner, Hello. 43.17. Well, that would have blown it. It's gone to Gregory Wathelet and James Bond de Hay.
So Gregory Wathelet with James Bond de Hay, they were 15th at the Olympic Games a few weeks ago, always had the belief that they could take the 20 points here in Oslo, and sure enough, they did. The only double clear, you could say, 007. A great start in Oslo, and the spirit of the World Cup rolls on.